Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Spelunky. So I am going to be picking up where I left off on the last episode, which is to say we're going to be picking up from exactly the start of the game, because that is how every run of Spelunky starts. Okay, we have a weird kind of graphical glitch going on here, but hopefully we still spawn into the game as if nothing was unusual. Okay, fantastic. That works out well for us. So yeah, let's not mince words. I haven't had super spectacular runs of Spelunky yet, and by super spectacular, I essentially mean I haven't had any runs of Spelunky where I've gotten to the City of Gold. I haven't had any runs of Spelunky where I beat Olmec, but by the same token, we have to give credit where credit is due. We've had some pretty damn good runs of Spelunky relative to where most of my series typically ends up. We've gotten to Anubis with surprising regularity. We haven't always managed to defeat him. In fact, I'm not sure if we have defeated him over the course of the series so far, but I definitely feel like relative to, you know, where I was on the Xbox version of the game, my play in the PC version of Spelunky has been a lot better. And, you know, you might be looking at this and saying, like, Jesus, like, seriously? Like, if that's actually the case, then you used to be absolutely awful at Spelunky. This is 100% true. I cannot tell a lie. I may have been among the worst Spelunky players in the world. Well, that's not totally fair to myself, but I was certainly not very good. Now, I'm still not very good, I can't believe. I guess gold can be kind of heavy, although it's also a soft metal. So I guess our dog getting hit there kind of makes sense. No spikes, and he did murder the snake. Fantastic. Yeah, let's just focus on the actual commentary for what's going on here. So what's my strategy? Should probably be pretty self-explanatory if you've been watching the episodes so far. Primarily going to focus on amassing a ton of gold, health, and treasure, including bombs, in fact, maybe even especially bombs, by the time that we... oh, and also the Ujat Eye by the time that we leave for the next floor. 18,700 plus a damsel on the first floor is amazing. Number one most important thing that I have to worry about, of course, is finding this Ujat Eye, because if I don't, it is going to be a long fucking ordeal for me to get to the black market. You don't need the Ujat Eye to get to the black market. It's just, you know, strongly suggested. You know what? I am going to get the climbing gloves here for 8,000 gold. It's expensive, but we're ahead of where we would otherwise normally be at this point. And I'm realizing I probably should have gotten the spike shoes or spring shoes as well to kind of coincide with the climbing gloves. You know what? How expensive are the spring shoes? 4,000? That's not so bad. The game's looking a little framey right now, which I've noticed, and a number of people in the comments have noticed as well, is kind of weird that Spelunky is as framey as it is on the PC. But I don't know. It's only when Fraps is running. Without Fraps, it records just fine. Or not records, sorry, it plays just fine. It's probably a Fraps optimization issue with the game. But anyway, neither here nor there. I certainly do not think it is unwatchable, and the convenience of playing it on the PC substantially outweighs the minor kind of quandaries that we have here. Anyway, getting ahead of myself, or behind myself, depending on how you want to phrase it. Just checking to see if there's any delicious treasure over here. Monty is... Was he up here, or is he down in these down on the left? Okay, so let's just pay attention here for a second. There is a crate. I do not need to use a rope to get it. We're definitely not going to get the idol because it will anger a shopkeeper. And generally speaking, that's a live bomb. Generally speaking, I prefer to keep the shopkeepers on my side as long as it's humanly possible. Sometimes it's not possible because you want to get a shotgun. But you can always get shotguns, well, not always, but oftentimes get shotguns through legal means as well. Now, I'm hoping that we end up finding some more bombs in this crate that we have up here. I would love to get some more health, but it's probably not going to be possible. Our crate up here is going to give us 3 more bombs, and we do have paste now, but it's definitely not worth a bomb just to access that area up there. So I say, oh, I can't believe I didn't get hit there. We just, I don't know, cut our losses is not really the right way to put it, but leave this floor with what we've got. Didn't get the damsel. Have a pretty good chance to get it on this floor, though. And there is an altar where I would love to sacrifice Monty in order to amass a little bit of extra health. So, this is an interesting situation. If I could... Yeah, there we go. It worked. Okay, so I got hit there. And we know that the Ujat Eye is here. So that was just kind of a random physics thing that caused me to get hit, which is annoying. But by the same token, we also did get a little bit of gold here. So it's not the end of the world, although it was probably not a fair trade. We are going to sacrifice Monty at the altar as well in the hopes that we get a treasure that is not the same treasure that we already have, either, you know, spring shoes or climbing gloves. One of the few times you will hear me complain about possibly getting the climbing gloves. But anyway, let's take this. We'll take our key once we know where the chest is. Lots of bombs down there, which is always nice. And we'll sacrifice Monty here. Pick up some glasses that will allow us to see through rocks. The glasses are kind of a worthless item in my opinion. And most people's opinion, because it does exactly the same thing that the Ujat Eye does. So if you're gonna like prioritize getting the eye anyway, the glasses are kind of redundant. So you know, that's enough to make it a bad item in Spelunky terms for sure. We do have enough lateral movement, I would say, to be able to, or sorry, vertical movement to be able to come up again if necessary, if the chest isn't down here. But thank stars, the chest is up there. And now I'm looking at this and I'm like, we're a little bit low on gold, but I still would love to pick up at least one bomb bag just to increase our chances of getting, or being able to get to 50,000. Because if we can't, obviously that's a problem. Now, I'm just going to look around, see if maybe there is some opportunities. It's going to cost me more than one bomb. It would cost me 2 bombs to get that crate. Is it worth it? No, but maybe. Let's try. So this should work. We might get a little gold along the way as well. Maybe not, though. Is there any gold in here? There's a pot. Pot's something. Now we jump up and do that, and then come down here and hide. Now, the crate was the pitcher's mitt. Was that worth 2 bombs? Not really. I'm not super pleased with that, but that being said, you know, we will come down here and buy another bomb bag, which is really lowering my opportunities, I would say, to be able to get to $50,000 kind of normally. That being said, we did pick up some extra items there. Nothing too special except for the Ujat Eye. Now if we can get the mattock, and we will be able to get the mattock because we have a snake level here, we can definitely abuse the combination of the mattock and the Ujat Eye to pick up a lot of gold. Now is about the time when I wish I bought... I can't believe that he was able to get down here. I wish I bought the spike shoes, because then we could have killed that scorpion in one hit. That being said, that's pretty easy. Regardless, I'm just going to quickly check up here and see if there's a rock or something that I could bring down to deal with the arrow trap and subsequent arrow traps. Oh man, that is bereft of anything to throw up here. Kind of remarkable, actually. Nothing really there either. There is a grandfather spider, so we'll pay close attention to that. Almost got myself killed there. Let's toss a rope over the edge. That might actually kill some snakes at the bottom, too. There was a pot. If only, like, these areas had been slightly reduced. And now with throwing glove, pitcher's mitt, sorry, to be 100% more accurate, we can quite easily take care of a lot of these enemies that were previously in slightly more difficult positions. But anyway, let's fall down. Let's kill this spider, because 500 gold might be very important for us. That's 1%. Of the total that we need if we want to be able to buy the Ankh. And of course we do, because we want to go to the City of Gold. So just play it cool here. There's no reason to get super concerned and embroiled in these snake politics down here. So we're going to use the mattock on this floor until it breaks, which will probably be roughly around the same time when we would hit 50,000. Obviously, we're going to put a priority on gems, but if there's a lot of gold around us, we might as well go for that as well. So this should be interesting to see if we were able to get where we need to be. I would also love to... Oh, I didn't get that. I would also love to be able to get the... Oh, man. Is that fired? Yes, it has. I would love to be able to get the damsel. Probably could have broken this in an easier way. I don't think the mattock is like... Oh, careful. I don't think the mattock is pre-programmed to break, like, at a specific point. Yes, I will use a bomb to do some funky stuff here. I realize bombs are limited, don't get me wrong. But now if we take the mattock up, this opens like a whole new area to us, including a damsel-rich area, so that's good news. Obviously, we should probably just drop off the damsel right away, just to make sure we don't accidentally forget him. And I think now we're easily going to get to 50,000. And if the... Why would I just jump in front of that arrow trap? I can't believe it didn't go off. I mean, it's already gone off, but I can't believe how lucky I was that it had already gone off. Oh, terrible chill runs up my spine already? We're not at 50,000 yet, Mom. We'll just run through to the exit. As much as I'm a little bit miffed that we're going to have to do this, we are going to be a little bit short of where we need to be, but otherwise, you know, we have the infrastructure necessary, 100% for sure, to get to 50,000 before we go to the black market. Unless the mattock breaks in a very inopportune circumstance. So we get the glasses again, which could not be less valuable, especially if you want to talk about redundancy. Getting the glasses once, redundant. Getting the glasses a second time, well, you probably don't even need me to say what it is. Now, we have an interesting situation. There is an unlockable character down here. which doesn't really gain us anything, but can this man kill us? Can he throw his boomerang? One of these dudes appears to not be stuck. So I'm just going to trigger this. Let's do something interesting here. Break this open. This is a bad use of my resources if the mattock breaks. Especially if it breaks before we get down to the very bottom of things here. But if we just like step on you, crush you. I did get hit, but I at least dropped them. Was that a smart decision? Maybe not, but it did simplify the situation for me. And there we go. We've rescued a new character. I've never actually had this character. Might be new to the PC version of the game. Very interesting. Now, we're just going to try to be as, you know, calm as possible. I really do not like our helper having that boomerang. That can only end in tears for us. That being said, there's not much we can do about it unless we want to, you know, try to mess with them. I guess the orange frog died at some point. We are over 50,000 now. I have not heard the characteristic blinking of the Ujat Eye. This is not a nice area to be in. I have 2 health. We still have the mattock. I just want to get the F out of here. Especially with all these people being dead. Just come down here, lady. We'll have some fun. Actually, if you don't die, I am totally going to sacrifice you at this altar down here. Come. Oh my god, you took the mattock! I need that to live. Lady, I had to use a rope here regardless. We don't even know where the exit is. That's the big issue. Okay, now, with her being dead, I'm going to try something interesting and see how many points we get for sacrificing her at the altar. She accepts our sacrifice, seems happy. This is a bold move. Don't get me wrong. But by sacrificing a number of human bodies here, we may indeed be able to get a staggering amount of items, or at the very least, curry a staggering amount of favor with Kali. And the more we can do that, the better it is for everybody. Terrible chill runs up your spine. Okay, GTFO. I would love to have sacrificed more people, but sadly we have to leave. So that was a harrowing situation. On the bright side, we unlocked a new character. We'll play as that character next time, maybe next recording session, because I usually stay as one character for the whole recording session. And we'll put a bomb down on top of this ash grave, just so that we can get the shotgun instead of the boomerang. I hope that gets it. There's also easy cape opportunity here. And we have triggered him, which is good. So we'll shoot him, and then we'll wait till he comes up through here, and we'll shoot him again, and there's our cape. Now, did it fall into the water? Of course it fell into the water, and of course there's a ghost piranha who is angry as hell. I hope this... Well, there's a crate down there as well, so this might pay for itself. Ropes. Okay, that's fine. Did I hear... I heard some tinging, but I think it was just the music track. I don't think there was actually... Where's the shotgun? Where's the shot? Ah, there it is. Okay. 57,000 gold. For one more bomb, we could open this crate. I think it's a smart idea. And we got more bombs. That's exactly what I was hoping for. And more money. Again, at this point, what do we need? Not that much. Kapala is the #1 get for me at this point. But we can't buy the Kapala. You can only earn it. So I'm just playing it cool for now. Thought I heard a bat. There is a damsel that we could buy a kiss from for 10,000. And at this point, you know, it's stupid. It's a waste of money. But I'm going to do it regardless. How the F are you supposed to get down there? Maybe like rope over the edge. And then we're going to cape. And rope again. And this will hopefully allow us to get to the exit. Okay, that was less than ideal situation. And accurately illustrates why I absolutely hate rushing water levels. Total hemorrhaging of resources there. Whatever, though. We're alive, and now we're going to look for the black market, which I believe at this point has to be on this level. Always a little stressful when it takes as long as it has for us to find the right area. Had a feeling that was going to happen. I was just looking at the architecture over here, and I was like, this looks like an area where a shopkeeper would be. So we've screwed ourselves a little bit here. Again, this is what I mean when I say, like, it's not always... Oh, and of course the Ujat Eye is here. But anyway, there we go. The black market's around here, too. Of course, we get items that we've already had. Otherwise, it would be way too simple. Let's put a bomb here. This is going to make things more difficult for us. By a factor of 100. Okay, so it's got to be, like, right here. Now we have to murder everyone in the black market. That's going to be the most interesting part of this. The 62,000 gold that we have at this point is absolutely meaningless. This is a very simple run. We run in, kill everyone, get the fuck out, and then go on to live our life in peace and harmony. So first things first. Oh my god, we stuck a bomb to that shopkeeper, but he murdered us instantly. So that was just an example of one run that was good, went off the rails due to something that was, you know, beyond my control. Might be an excuse, but it kind of felt that way, didn't it? Oh my god. Okay, and then that's an example of a run that started with some very bad play instead. Now, let's get our feet back under us here. We've had some decent play. Again, I was 100% pleased with the play on that last run. It was just the somewhat unfortunate circumstance that took us down. Of that frog exploding... Just don't fall down, thank you. That frog exploding right next to a shopkeeper. The odds of that can't be good, but, you know, you could definitely make the argument that I should have looked before I shot. You know, maybe I would have just shot directly through to a shopkeeper, so it wasn't necessarily exclusively a situation where a frog alone could end it for us. But anyway, that was absolutely awful. Should not be taking damage like that. And let's just take your finger off the run button for a second and focus on making some good stuff happen. So I'm trying to do a funky play here. It didn't really work, but that's okay. We'll throw a rope up through here. Thank God that went exactly where it did and not a pixel to a different direction. We get a parachute. I was really hoping for bombs or ropes there, considering how many particularly ropes I've spent so far. It's okay, then we're going to be at about 10,000 and this floor, and I use the parachute immediately. Okay. You know what? This is actually... I kind of just want to end the adventure right here. And yeah, I am going to end the adventure right here, because I see, like, the keys behind rocks. If we're only going to do one more run over the course of this episode, I want to make sure that it is as good as it can possibly be. I want to make sure it has a chance, at the very least, a chance for success. That is another situation where we're going to end the run immediately, and now it just feels like a comedy of errors. We're going to take a second. I'm going to drink a little water. We're going to hit the mental reset button after a series of truly, like, damning mistakes. And this is going to be it. We're going to imagine that this is a run with basically permadeath, and we're going to play our cards right as if there is only one chance to do it all right, and it's got to be on the first try. It's going to be like life, you know? So I've already made a small mistake, but a small mistake does not ruin a run. We're going to have to use our damsel to throw down behind this arrow trap. That's fine, just to allow us to get some extra gold. Otherwise, we had 0 gold from the top here, which seems pretty bad to me. There is a pot. The pot contains nothing of value. Jump on the skeleton and run away. So we got 1,200 gold and a half-dead damsel. Again, sounds like a Tom Waits song. If you're new to the channel, get used to that joke. I'm going to be telling it a bunch today. That was a really nice shot, actually. And again, we're just going to... get the dog, because the pot was going to be of concern. Just wanted to make sure we weren't missing out on any decent gems. Oh, of course, the dog will die if it lands on the spikes. That should be pretty obvious at this point. Let's throw you over there. But you know, if you throw him against a wall at full speed, no harm, no foul. Almost took some fall damage there. Was just trying to desperately avoid the spikes. Oh, that was bad damage on my part, but it also allowed us to do that sweet combo. All is not lost, even though that was poor play. And there's a lot of gold down here. As long as I can leave this episode feeling like I played okay, that's the most important thing for me in this world. Well, you know, that and digesting energy to maintain life and vitality. Gem, snake, well, you can't win them all. And gold. Okay, I'd say that was pretty much the definition of a mixed bag. Mixed pot in this situation. There's a skeleton. That killed the snake, which is beautiful for us. And the only thing left that could really F with us is if this skeleton comes to life, which he didn't. So, overall, positive-ish floor. Could have been better. We should have one more health by not taking that damage against the spider. Shit happens, though. We're not going to dwell too much on losing one health. If one health ends up making the difference, it's likely I was not going to be able to make anything special happen anyway. Thank God we did not trigger the arrow trap there. Although, you know, is it worth one rope to get 1,000 gold? In this situation, I think not. If we had a surplus of ropes, absolutely. Now watch there be like 1,000 ropes down here. Spike shoes and climbing gloves. I'm just going to buy the climbing gloves this time. As tempting as the spike shoes may be, they're kind of a luxury item. Climbing gloves are a luxury too, but almost an essential luxury if you get where I'm coming from. I like them a great deal. Now, with these bombs, I should be able, to throw a bomb that was in a very good position like that. My bomb throwing on these grandfather spiders has been nice so far. You are dead, and we are back over 10,000 gold. Would love to be at 20,000 by the end of this floor. A little bit of a tall ask in all likelihood. With the climbing gloves, we can do a little bit more vertical movement, which in turn might make us, or make it possible for us to do a little bit more lateral movement as well. And there looks like there is a sweet area down here. If I can get to that, I would love to, especially if I can do it without using a bomb. There's another gold bar that was just hiding behind a barrier there. We're up to 13,000. Very good. Considering we spent 8,000. Again, 20,000 doesn't actually look out of grasp, or out of our reach anymore. Going to be at about 14,500. And let's just try not to take some damage. Again, half the reason that I'm going to be coming over here is not just for the gold, it's going to be for the damsel as well. That's going to take us to 16,600. And 20,000 is actually, I think, just going to miss, but it's going to be close. You know what? I'm talking out of my ass. We're going to be over by like 400. So that turned out pretty well. Now, none of that was a result of picking up the climbing gloves. That being said, those will help us out a lot in the future, especially on areas like the ice caves. Now, as long as we have not missed the chest and key that would give us the Ujat Eye, I'm pleased with the progress. So far, 10,000 per floor is like my modest desire of where to be when it comes to getting the 50,000 necessary to get the Ujat Eye. The cape is a very tempting buy, but there's always the chance we can get it for free, and quite frankly, if I'm being honest, just can't really afford it right now. Throw this over here, and we get some more bombs. That is exceptionally useful. Now, we don't have the spring shoes. Apart from that, this run is feeling very, very similar to the last one. But without the spring shoes, there are some negatives that entails. I guess we don't even really need to go over there. Don't even really want to go over there. So, we'll just play things slow and cool here. Now, I would love to... This is a weird and scary situation. Here's what I'm thinking. Get rid of the spider web. Try to throw this rock in here. It's going to be probably taking me a couple tries here. Just give it a second. There we go. And we get hit by the rock again. I don't know why. It might as well be homing. That time I even expected it to come in. And I still got hit by it. Is there any other way to get in here? There is. I don't even need to do that in the first place. That was like all for 500 gold, which is a terrible value proposition. There we go. Arrow trap triggered. Why don't we take the safe way down? And there's another explosive area, which I don't want to deal with in the least. More gold for us. And again, you know, what are we looking for on this floor? 30,000 would be... Are you fucking kidding me? We didn't take damage from that, did we? We may not have, but we may quite reasonably have. I didn't even need to use a rope to make this happen, I think. Can you see me? We can just get in and get out without having to worry about this. Are we really only going to gain like 23,000 on this floor, though? That's so disappointing. Oh, there's like another 1,500 down here. Wow, okay. We're only at 25,000, which is not where we want to be. We're also missing the Ujat Eye. We don't really have that much in the way of items. This might be another one where I have to try to kill all of the shopkeepers, or as many of the shopkeepers as I have to, in order to have a chance at getting what I need to get. There's our damsel. There's an easy way in. The Ujat Eye is on here, or is on this level, so not all is lost just yet. Reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated by myself, I suppose. And there's a difficult drop here, but I made it. A little scary, but it got the job done. I can't believe he didn't fall on the spikes. We can just leave him alive. Doesn't really make a difference. Doesn't affect our score at all. Now, keys in here. I see some more explosive areas, which concern me. But we need our damsel. We need the key as well. And that's going to be tricky to get. We have paste, though, so one well-placed bomb should be able to make it happen. Okay, 28,000, 27,600. Pretty close. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Bomb of the century. Run away. Get in this safe zone. Everything's going to explode all at once, yeah. So let's leave our dog here for now. We can always use some ropes to come back and get him. And the treasure chest is down here, where we may not need a bomb. There's another crate. This is a big moment. This floor in general is going to be defining at least the early part of our game. Camera is an item I do not like at all. But you can pick it up and use it to kill bats. So I guess that, you know, paid for itself to a certain extent there. Now we have a scorpion. I really thought that would hit him. I was not even close. So that's an easy drop. Let's just put him the FO. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That didn't hit him either. Okay, well, we got to take some time here. Bad damage on my part. I'll admit. I'll be the first to admit whenever I take bad damage. Most of the time, anyway. Within reason. Oh, okay. That was the worst damage, but now we're in a safe position. Safe-ish, anyway. Don't eat your words on that one. Almost took some fall damage there, which would have been even worse. And this is how quickly things can spiral out of control in Spelunky. But we have the Ujat Eye. Good news. It still remains to be seen whether or not we're going to be able to use our gold to buy the... What am I looking for here? The Ankh? Or if I'm going to have to use, unfortunately, my body. That sounded very wrong. But if I'm going to have to use my shotgun or my bombs or something. I don't really have that many bombs. We're suffering a lot of disadvantages right now. But reasonably okay play. There's an excuse to get rid of the camera, which quite honestly is actually a positive in my eyes. Now, let's talk about other positives in my eyes. If we play our cards right on this floor, which is, you know, something that's definitely debatable whether or not that's going to happen, we're just going to take this and we're going to get the monkey that poops out the gold, even though I think he's really bad. Oh my god, is he gonna... He can't get out of there now. He's just gonna poop gold here forever. Or maybe he's gonna poop gold never. Could I sacrifice the... Let me get up here, actually, for a sec. Oh, I knocked him out. Okay. Can I sacrifice him at the altar? No. So he's gonna drop, like, 125 gold poops for me, occasionally. But yes, I like being on these floors, because I do have the potential... Let's just toss a rope here. Pick up these lightning bugs, and by picking up these lightning bugs, we can pick up a pretty nice sum of gold. Okay, the black market is on this level. If I'd known that, it's got to be like... Where? Once I climb up. Is it down? Down in shopkeeper land here? It is. Oh my god, is this shopkeeper going to get pissed? Let's see. Yes, I placed the bomb, and immediately he's like, are you serious? Of course I'm going to get pissed. Now, here's a question. Do we need this guy's items? Not really. But we might as well sort the situation out. If he comes out here at the right time, we might get lucky. I say we might as well sort the situation out because, you know, he has 10 bombs. So I could get exceptionally lucky. That didn't kill him. That didn't hit him. Oh, is he trapped? He's dead. Okay. This was essential if we were going to have any chance. I guess the shotgun is super important as well. But mostly... I needed the bomb. So actually, I guess technically, mostly at this point, I needed the shotgun. But okay, so how do I get down here without hurting myself? That's a damn good question. We do not have a cape. I'm just going to throw some ropes over here so I can get to these vines. How many ropes do I have? 4. So we'll toss it. Nah, I wanted to toss it downwards. I understand where everything is at this point. Okay, we're going to put a bomb right here. This is all entirely to get the shotgun, just to give me like a 2% chance of success later on. So we have a rope down here now. Is there any way that we can drop down? If we toss a single bomb down here, this would have saved us so much time if I'd just done this from the get-go. Where's the shotgun? It's over here. We can't pick it up. But if we put it over here and then duck. Ghost is here. Throw another rope. Get the fuck into the black market. All is not lost. All in all is all we are. Wait a minute. Is this is the black market? Okay, so we go into the black market. We made it, probably just to die against the shopkeepers again. We're just gonna put some bombs there to start with. That killed... What the fuck is that demon? I've never seen that before. That might be something new for this version of the game. And we're... Oh my god, the demon... Okay. Come through here. Free passives. We're just gonna shoot our way through everything. We're gonna toss a bomb right here. This is gonna require the greatest finesse. It's a very delicate touch. That guy's got a freeze ray. I just want to wait and see if this guy accidentally gets killed by the tiki trap. does not appear that that is going to be likely. So we'll toss a bomb down right here. And again, we really only need the Ankh. It's going to be tight here, though. Oh, my God. Of course he's trapped in exactly where I need him to be. Or I need to be. And he'll just slowly start doing this old song and dance here. Pretty soon, I'm not going to have any, like, ability to not be in range of enemies. Oh, my God. They're both dead. So I can definitely get the Ankh. That's an easy pickup. Now, I could just start tossing bombs, but I really want this jetpack as well. I'm going to have to kill every shopkeeper anyway. If I'm going to be greedy, I might as well do it from the get-go, right? Oh, he froze me! I can live. I can still live. Okay. Are there other... Oh, my God. There's like 40 bombs up here. Okay, so we're at 36 bombs. Pick up the jetpack. Pick up the shotgun. And we're alive with the Ankh. It's going to take us the most bombs ever to get out of here. But with 36 of them, this is fine. We might even want to, like, pick up the mattock and use that instead. But in a couple more drops, we're going to be fine. I can't believe that this is maybe going to work out for us. There's glasses in there, which is just a cruel joke at this point. And now, you know, the stage is really set for us to make some good things happen on the ice caves. They shouldn't even be that tough. The fact that we have the compass, 33 bombs. The Ankh, which is necessary, a limited amount of health. Dead or Restless is like a free shotgun level. Which means, you know, if we didn't have one, it might be good. But we still have to worry about the shopkeepers. They can still hit us or kill us in one hit, which is the easiest way for us to fail a run at this point. But we can also, more or less, if we wanted to, just speed run. Now, just watch out for this lady. Tiki Trap's super annoying. This is the Ash Grave. We'll come through here just in case there's more bombs, which there are. We have climbing gloves, so I can just do that. There is a Dracula down here. Very nice. Get out of there. He can't hit us here. He can oh, he fell on the spikes. Okay. There's... Prepare for that to happen on every single floor. Just like, oh, I'm fucked. Oh, I'm still alive. Okay, so very important things to note here. Free damsel and a secret character. So a couple of bombs is going to make this happen. Secret character is this man who hopefully I've unlocked, unless that was a demon who has come to kill me. I'm not sure. There's our damsel for 1 extra health, which might be important. And our shotgun. And we have one more floor, or is this... It's time for the ice caves now. Once it's time for the ice caves, things are going to get easier because shopkeepers will oftentimes just fall to their deaths. So we're going to look for the exit. Money is no importance to me anymore. Exit is going to be down here. Easy kill. Now, I need to plan this accordingly. Because once we see the exit, the shopkeeper's going to see us. And we blew him up right away by accident. Very good news. To the exit we go. Now, it's not the ideal circus. What do you want here? I gave him my shotgun by accident. That's okay. We have to kill a shopkeeper on every floor anyway. I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't start like this. It's gonna make things more difficult. I fully expected that that man would be on our side. I don't know why. So we've opened up the realm for him to now come down. And we're going to see what he's up to. He blew himself up. That's great news. Please fall on the spikes or something. There's our damsel, who we will get just for simplicity's sake. Of course these guys are both going to live. We're going to throw bombs down here until we can do so on one of them. I think one of the dudes is dead. One of the dudes is dead. The other one's still kind of kicking around down there. This is worth all of the bombs in the world if this works. He fell to his death, and remarkably, the shotgun lived. Holy S. So, we'll pick that up and go through to the exit. My survival at this point is an absolute miracle. We are looking now for the area where it's so stupid because, like, I did all that, to get the shotgun, but we lose the shotgun anyway as soon as we go down, or as soon as we kill ourselves to gotta get the Ankh to proc, which is, I guess, making me rethink this whole ordeal here. This guy's still alive? Unexpected. And what is in this fucking crate? That's the real question. Well, oh, it's a parachute. That's just gonna be annoying. Because if I fall to my death, then it's gonna be a thorn in my side. We're looking for, don't get frozen. That would be shit. Oh, okay, there's our shopkeeper. I'm just looking for the statue quickly. If not, we can just run through to that exit if I get lucky. Sounds like he's died. Good, perfect. Okay, through to the exit. We should be finding the statue on the next level. I believe it can never be on the last level. I'm not sure, though. We should make 100% sure before we... Oh, there it is. So it's definitely here. We'll just fall to our death. If we get frozen, I don't think it matters. I don't really think it matters how we die at all, to be honest with you. There we go. Actually, our parachute had already worked for some reason. I guess when I used the jetpack, it took it off. So there's the Hedget. That's very good news. We now lack an offensive weapon, but with 24 bombs and paste, we still have a reasonably easy way to kill Anubis. I really did not think we'd be alive at this point, let's be honest. So now if I can kill the shopkeeper... Now I have to worry about death. But if I can kill the shopkeeper, that is... No pictures, man. Okay. If I kill the shopkeeper, that is a free shotgun, which I can carry with me for the rest of the game. Just hopefully that didn't murder my dog. I think it may have murdered my dog. I think it murdered my dog. I immediately regret this decision, but we'll try to blow this up in the hopes that shopkeeper fell. Okay, well that's no shotgun for us. But, anything else over here? Just gold? Not necessary. Okay, down to the temple. We're gonna have to hit Anubis with a bomb. I've done this 30 or 40 times before. It's not super difficult. What do you want this time? 3 bombs, sure. I'll go down to 19 bombs for you, just so you stop bugging me every time I come through here. First question, most important question. Where's Anubis? If we find him in an easy position... Fuck that crocodile, man. If we find him in an easy position, it's great news for us and everybody involved. I see... Not Anubis. Fooled ya. And this is an area where we don't want to be, so we're going to go over here with Crocodile Man. And Scorpion Town. Oh, he's gone someplace else. Okay, thank God we have the jetpack. Hey, there's Monty. I didn't even see you there, Monty. Probably shouldn't have picked you up even yet. But, that's alright. That's alright. Still do not see Anubis. I do see an angry locust, which is going to be killable, but first things first, let's just throw him at this mummy! Okay, we almost got hit there. That would have been absolutely terrible. I'm not sure if those locusts are one-hit kills. Keep in mind we're going to have to deal with the shopkeeper on this floor as well. This dog might not be long for this world. Okay, he lived. Surprising, but good news nonetheless. We're over 100,000, which is, you know, a definite mark of a pretty solid run, in my opinion. He's just going to walk off the edge. And where are you, Anubis? Sometimes your fight takes me a long time. So I would prefer to be, you know, done with this sooner rather than later. Scorpion didn't jump for us. I'm a lucky man. Hey! And what the fuck is going on here? Where's Anubis? We have a cape. I don't like that as much. Oh, there's Anubis. Okay, so we'll fight Anubis and the shopkeeper simultaneously. Should be pretty easy, actually. I'm only being half facetious when I say that, by the way. So Anubis is going to die here. That should do it. Now we'll try to kill the shopkeeper. If he doesn't die... No, the locust! No! Everything had fallen into place just to fall apart. Once upon a time I was falling in love. Now I'm only falling apart. Nothing I can do. Just gotta let out a fart. That was not the best it could have been. But hey, that was a fun run. It ended up being surprisingly good at the end. One of the better runs that we've had. We've got to break this Anubis wall, though. But at some point soon, I'm sure it'll happen. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support on the series so far. And I will see you next time.